Alright, niggas, we live. What's goody? It's good, gang? Good, gang? Brother. What's up?
Hey, fuck that whole thing.
Yeah, we definitely did. It wouldn't be the first time I fucked something up. But, what we doing today, people? What we doing today? It's officially the first episode, 001 of the You Heard Me Cuz Pod. Yeah, boy, it's your boy Juan. Damn, this is crazy doing this intro again because I fucked up yesterday, people. Like, we had a whole episode filmed and it didn't go through. Niggas, going the cheap route. All right, niggas ain't doing it no more. So cheap ain't the right way. But I'm your host, man, Juan, aka Pun. To the right of me, I got my big bro, J Love, aka Smokey the Bear, aka whatever the fuck you want to call him. I mean, he got
AKA bigger moister than an oyster, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nigga got that how you feeling yourself. To my left, I got the one and only E-Dub Easy. You already know. Cell Block 5.
5 foot assassin.
5 foot assassin. The biggest Joel Embiid hater I know, already. And yeah, man, it's our first episode officially. As long as this bitch worked today. So, what niggas want to start off, man? I mean, we can kind of recap yesterday if y'all want to start off. Well, last night, Knicks played. Knicks Pacers again. Game fucking, what is it, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Well, my nigga Bodega Cat. Well, them niggas ain't show up. Took another L. Big Hallie. Hate the nigga, but nigga did his thing. Tripped up, 30 points. I mean, he got them niggas up out of there. So
yeah, was it 32, 12, 15?
Yeah, niggas.
Zero
turnovers. Niggas not Harden. All right, that nigga's different. All right, Harden would have had about 10 of them bitches. But nah, man. Another series. They about to the Knicks about to fold. It's been going on since niggas was in the womb. So literally. So well, we're gonna see these niggas play Shea. And yeah, I don't know about that series. I don't know who y'all got.
The Thunder.
Thunder,
they're all-time team in me.
Man, them niggas defense, them niggas D different. They pause.
I think you might have the best defense.
Don't start this. Man. Don't start this.
What?
No, I'm talking to this nigga.
I didn't even say that.
This nigga, the faces you make, bro. We just talked about this yesterday.
You can't even see my face.
The pause shit gotta stop. We just talked about this.
I didn't say nothing. You didn't even know what I did. I looked at the sky. You can't see my eyes.
Alright, man. I'm just making sure, man. I'm tired of this pause shit, man. This pause shit getting out of hand.
You know what you said. God know what you said. I ain't say nothing. It's between you and God, brother.
Let's let loose.
Yo, this nigga's crazy. Let's talk about it, though. This Paul shit gotta stop, though. We was talking about it yesterday. Like I said, man, this Paul shit gotta stop. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some shit.
You started it.
Huh?
You started it.
I didn't start it. The media started it.
You brought it into our circle.
I mean, because niggas was saying treacherous things.
You be like, whoa. And then that's where it started.
Well, first of all, I mean, we all had our moments. We said some off-the-wall shit that you gotta be saying pause for. But I feel like the shit getting out of hand, nigga. Like I said, this shit go everywhere.
Speak for yourself,
nigga, you done said some questionable shit too,
nigga.
nigga.
Never saying questionable shit.
We ain't gonna do this nigga like that. Listen, we ain't gonna start off like that. That's messy already. We get messy, but not like that. Pause. I said pause. All right, cut it out. But nah, man. What y'all want to start off with today? How everybody week going? It's raining today. Nice and cool outside, wet.
When,
Yo.
Wow.
Yeah.
When it rains, the plantation closed. So
man,
I gotta go to the plantation when it rains. You know what I mean?
If y'all don't know my brother right here, bricklayer, man, he laid a brick down at work and so he says in the streets.
Bricklayer, concrete mason, all the way. I don't like to just say bricklayer. I like to say cement mason because I'm well equipped everywhere.
Man, he put fences up. He do
everything. Jack of all trades, man.
This nigga Brown.
Do you need a man? Because I know somebody. That's me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So you need a man.
But nah, man. Like I said, we all just, it's another week, another day. I ain't gonna lie, this rain shit got me feeling like I just wanna. I don't know, I want to kick back, man, drink, chill at the crib. That's what I was planning on doing, but, we fucked up yesterday. So, I was like, I'll come back in here and do this shit again. But nah, man,
rain got me wanting to fuck something. You know what I mean? But, I'm practicing my celibacy journey, you know what I mean? So.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
listen, man. You know I'm trying to.
Hey, this is this first episode. He gonna start capping.
He gonna start potting.
Start cap.
No, I said my 30th, man. I wanted to. I'm gonna keep it real. My 30 years. On my 30, I know. But
you too, nigga. 30 years.
I'm 28.
30, nigga.
28, nigga.
30, nigga. Go ahead.
No, on a serious note, though, man, like, it get draining, man. Like, constantly dealing with people and the shit not working out, or you think it's gonna be that, or just situationship. Or, like I said, it's just ripping and running. Like, doing manual labor is a lot. Like, having a job, period, is
it's a lot.
It can be very.
People.
Yeah, it can be mentally fatiguing, but manual labor is a different beast, man. Like, and I feel like nowadays, man, it's you come home, you be at peace. Like when I was younger, I didn't understand the value of being home and being able to just sit down and relax. Like,
niggas missed that. I missed them young boy days. Niggas just had the crib all day.
Yeah, but you ain't had nothing to worry about. Now the cost of the economy and living and everything, you pay for shit. You want to enjoy it these days because it costs so much. You know what I mean? So the cost of living is high. You want to. I paid all that money in, whether you pay rent, mortgage, whatever the case may be. You pay the money in bills. You man, I want to sit home and enjoy this a little bit. You know? So
that's the thing about, you know.
And it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. Run the streets, and basically, you know, when you go out, I hope most men do. You normally finance and everything when you go out with a shorty, like that can be exhausting for you and your funds. Like,
let me ask you this too, man. When is it okay for you to be like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? We talking, we kicking. Of course, you a man. If you a man, you gonna treat your girl you going out with the first couple times. But after a while, it's like, all right, well, you gonna treat me too. When you think it's right for that, I think it should happen just off strength and principle. Like, I think like I shouldn't even have to say nothing. Like, it should be a day where you just be like, yo, I got this.
I feel like you can at least fake it.
Even if you can act like you want to do it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Show me that you are appreciative of the fact that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And that even if you fake it, I won't know it in the moment, but be like, it's okay. Do you want me to pay? Like, nah. You can act it out.
I'll purposely forget my wallet. Just to see what the bitch, just to see the reaction. What she gonna do? Is she gonna look at me like a Wild Wild West? Or is she gonna pull her wallet out?
And I can see this nigga doing that. This nigga forget his wallet everywhere.
I've done it.
That nigga, I see he going.
Straight up. She was under my seat the whole time. I'm looking like this.
Nigga doing stump the yard.
Straight up.
Oh, shit.
I've done it.
No, go ahead.
I've done it. I'll do it again.
Oh, shit. But nah, seriously, man. Like, I feel as though, like you said, you should at least try, dog. Like, at least the strength of you being like, oh, man, I got word. Even though I ain't gonna let you do it, but still, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Act it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But some of these drones, they act like they ain't supposed to pay. And I'm like, yo, this economy ain't one man household no more. He paying for everything. I don't give a fuck how much you need.
Or, you know, we on the third or fourth date, and if you look at the tip, the gratuity says a certain amount, and it's only like, say the bill's $100 something, because normally nowadays you spending $100 off one drink and some food at Texas Roadhouse gonna run you a bean.
Yeah.
So like the gratuity, like, oh,
I ain't gonna lie, Texas Roadhouse is the. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to y'all niggas. Y'all niggas be saving niggas. You and Applebee's, boy. Go ahead.
I'm just saying though, like, you can handle the gratuity. Like on the 4th or 5th date, she should at least handle the gratuity. You know what I mean? Like, I done paid 4 or 5 dates. I mean, you know, depending on how bad you want to talk to her or how bad you want to fuck her.
Yeah.
Some dudes, they first 2 dates, they had damn near $500-$600. Depending on the type of joint you fucking with and how bad you want to fuck. Me personally, it depends on how much I like you and what you giving me. Like, if you giving me vibes like you want to fuck with me, then I'll go ahead and up it a little bit. You know, because you're giving me that vibe. But now, if you giving me sometimey vibes, I'm gonna give you sometimey date. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna go from there. You know, so
it's facts for real. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, it's hard out here, man. It's, you know, like we was talking about a little bit yesterday. Not trying to just go keep going back to it, but like we was talking about like social media and shit. Man, social media, I feel like, it's fuck. Not, I ain't gonna just come at women because it's niggas too, but it fucked the whole dating world up. Like, what y'all see on there, it's not what's like. That's not
real life.
That's not real life. That's not real. That's what people put on there. That's what they want y'all to see. But in that household, I mean, we all know some shorties we didn't talk to, been cool or whatever. We know, you know, and on the outside look good, but then you really see with the household, you like, oh, this bitch, there's some shit going on, like for real, like.
Or I mean, they go vice versa. Like you said, I don't like to.
It's niggas too.
Yeah, I don't like to say it, but like it'll be like that a lot of times. You get to dinner with a chick, and don't get me wrong, I feel like everybody there's no more middle class. So I feel like either you are surviving or you just got it like that. There's no more in the middle. So I don't know. You get around people. I mean, it's men like that too. Though women get around some men, they think it's alright. You get around, you like ooh, like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But me personally, I don't know. I feel like just be honest, and when you see things you don't like, when you see the flags, you either act on them or you become a victim to them.
Facts. That's facts. Man, you know, I was gonna say, I got a little funny story. So I was talking to my man, we was talking about, you know, work shit when you go to the bathroom. So I was telling him, hey man, I don't care. I'm blunt with it. You know, I'm Mr. Blow up everybody bathroom. Straight up. I go to,
you know,
I'll go to work. I don't care. It is what it is. So this was just like 2 weeks ago. I was in the bathroom, threw that bitch up at work. You know, usual shit. I'm like, damn. So I get out. Another dude go in there, but I'm creeping, so he don't peep that I went in there. So he come out. I'm getting put my paperwork up. I'm looking at the corner of my eye like, man, I hope this nigga ain't know it was me. He come out like, damn, man. I'm like, fuck that shit. I was like, word. Damn, dog. I was like, yo, niggas be in here just blowing shit. That's crazy. Knowing damn well it was me the whole time. I'm lying like a bitch. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, somebody really did that shit. He's like, yeah, like, somebody really went in there and blew that bitch up like that. I'm like, yo, niggas is wild. And that was me the whole time. But I'm going to play that bitch off. Like, listen, it is what it is, man. I'm just to go to, listen, I got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, you know, and I've been doing this water and lemon shit. You know, I drink water and lemon all day when I'm on the road, bitch. I be pissy. Like, yo, that shit be having me having to go to the bathroom anywhere I go. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. I can clean you out. So I'm like always having to go to the bathroom when I'm working and shit on the road. I'm like, nah, that shit different. Like, for real. Go to show, nigga. A lot of shit we eat is bullshit. Like, a lot of shit we eat, bro. That shit ain't really food, or that shit ain't, I don't know what that shit made in the lab. That shit different, so. You know, I don't know how y'all been experiencing, you know, when y'all be on work having to blow some shit up, but, you know, listen, there be fully nukes going on with me.
I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if I'm at a girl's crib. I don't care if I'm in the library. I don't care if I'm... It doesn't matter where I'm at. Church, don't matter. I'm taking that shit. I gotta go.
Straight up, nah, I feel you on that.
See, in the construction world, we have porta potties, so...
Oh.
Yeah, I got that in my job, too.
So it's like... I layer the toilet up, but I tell them straight up. I layer my I call it we call it bird's nest.
Yeah.
I bird nest my shit all up. I put extra in there on top of the
all the bullshit
because I don't want no swag.
Yeah.
I mean from the blue shit in there.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time though. I say, yo, if I take this shit, I don't care what I could have got to work at. We start work 6:30. If I get to work 6:30, gotta take a shit at 8. 7 o'clock, I don't care. If I take the shit and that blue shit splash me, I'm going home to take a shower. I don't care. Well, for real though. You gotta think about it. In the porta potties, bro, you got other people's shit, piss, all that.
I ain't gonna lie
that
to you.
That shit splashed my skin. I'm
I ain't
going
gonna
home
lie
to take a
to you.
shower.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I told my job straight. I told niggas like, yo, if I gotta go to the bathroom and I'm like at like, you know, finers loading up, I tell them niggas like, dog, I'm using your bathroom. They be like, nah, your drivers, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, I'm using your bathroom, nigga. Where the bathroom at? Cause I can't go in a porta potty, bro. That's one thing. Listen, I blow any bathroom up anywhere, but I don't do porta potties, bro. I can't do it. Cause niggas is foul, and during the summer, that shit is deadly. Like, nigga, you open that door, nigga, it's death. That shit smell like death.
Union sites, they haven't come out.
They clean it.
Yeah, they come and spray.
Nah, nigga, some of our shit, nigga, it'd be like 2 weeks.
Oh my
2 weeks
God.
of shit just, and nigga, if it's 90-something degrees out there, nigga, that's baked. Nigga, that's shit baking, nigga. That's nah, man. Yo, that's why I said I told him nigga straight, nigga. I remember I went to the refinery. Dude was like, white boy. He was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Going to the bathroom." He like, you can't go in there. The only drivers go outside. I said, bro, I'm not going outside. I gotta take a dump. He was like, what? I'm not going outside, bro. So you go out there, bro, I don't know, call my manager, say whatever. I'm taking a dump in here, dog. It is what it is. Like, bro, I don't care. Like, I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. So, listen, that's why I say that work shit, man. Yeah, I feel for you niggas. I ain't doing no porta potty. At least yours might not be as crazy as shit's like this. They be having everybody in there. It's still wild.
It's still crazy, man.
You drink. Ugh.
They clean out every week, but you know, a lot of workers in that site, man.
Yo, you know what's crazy too? I don't even want to keep this as a wild topic though. Niggas that bare ass on them shit. Yo,
it's some diabolical niggas.
Yo, I remember I was talking to my old head. I ain't even gonna say his name 'cause that's fucked up. But yo, he straight told me one time. He was like, "Man, go bad for me." You know, I said, "Yo, I was like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do." I'm like, you know, as long as you put toilet paper on that shit, what it is. He was like, "Nah, I don't do that." Like, what you mean? He said, we talking about who does that? That ain't no man shit. I said, man, my ass, motherfucker. You bare ass on toilet seats? He said, yeah, just if it's some piss on there, wipe it off. I said, yo, this nigga, you are dirty. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's a slob.
I said, bro, you don't have like no itching, like you don't be feeling no weird shit. He's like, why would I'm like, nigga, pissed on the seat. You just wiped it off. You ain't cleaned it. You just wiped it off. It's still there, nigga. Oh my god. So that's why I was like, yo, I'm cool. Like I said, I got my certain stores. See, when you're a trucker, man, you know certain stores you go to, you know they got clean bathrooms. So I know like Walgreens. I know all the Wegmans, grocery store. I know all the clean Burlington, Coke Factory. I'll park right in their parking lot and go in there with the bathroom. That ass. I remember one time dispatch called me like, "Why you parking in Burlington? You can go drop a deuce, nigga. What you talking about? I gotta do what I gotta do." So, I mean, it is what it is. Now, I wanted to get to the topic of. I know y'all heard about the Diddy and Kid Cudi shit. With the nigga going in there and tearing the nigga presents up.
I didn't hear about that.
You didn't hear it? The nigga not only did he Molotov the nigga Porsche, which is, I mean, that's diabolical.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He Molotov the nigga Porsche, tore the top, ripped the top of the shit off the converter. The nigga went in there and tore his presents up for Christmas and put his dog and hit his dog and put him in the room. I said, yo,
yeah, Cudi fight back.
Yo, I mean,
he wears skirts.
Yeah, I want you know. I ain't listen. I don't judge.
One thing I'm going to say is this though: the man is going to jail for being too much of a freak.
Freak, for real. I don't think. Like I said, I don't think the nigga did anything where it's like sex trafficking. I think it's just the nigga.
He's too freaky.
He's too freaky. And like, bro, we gotta do something with this nigga.
He's too freaky.
Like, yo, all this shit.
Can you imagine the courtroom? Look, we gotta do something with him. He's just too nasty.
He's too nasty. Like, yo, the nigga said, he tore. Yo, then with Casey, this was the wild shit, right? When Casey, her husband was there, nigga, they was explaining the shit they was doing, the sex and all that. Yo, the husband walked out. Nigga was like, yo, imagine you find out your bitch you married is did some shit like that. Bro, it's over.
No way he ain't know.
Huh?
There's no way he ain't know.
He knew, but he knew her version.
He knew her version. Yeah, he knew her.
Or
and he knew because they did some shit. He probably was like, oh, bitch, why you do that?
And so half the shit she probably did to him. That's probably why she's pregnant right now. Shit, think about it.
Yo,
rubbing the nigga seat, another nigga semen on your nipples is crazy.
But he was a personal trainer to her and Diddy.
Right.
He knew though.
He was there.
He was there.
He was there.
He was there. He got invited to the party.
He used them rubber bands for other shit.
It's just crazy to see, man. Like, nigga make that much money and get that much success, and you just can't just be not. Like, you just that much of a freaky ass nigga. But then again, we know niggas that's local, Cumberland County, Jersey, whatever, you know.
Oh, you said 27-year-olds picking up 17-year-old girls in high school.
I ain't gonna lie.
We couldn't compete with these
I ain't gonna lie.
niggas.
Anybody that went to Violent High know. A lot of them bad drones that niggas was chasing, they was messing with niggas that was like, these niggas had full-time jobs, cribs. Niggas already had 2 kids. I remember one time, nigga, it was a joint I was cool with. Nigga, you know, we talking, I'm walking outside to the bus. She like, I'm not getting the bus. I'm like, well, with your parents here? Like, nah, my homeboy, my man, whatever. Like, all right, cool. This nigga got a car. I'm like, we a senior? This nigga came up in like a SUV, like the old Ford Explorers. I was like, I don't know no nigga that got no Ford Explorer that go to high school, but I'm like, all right. Yo, nigga pulled up. She like, yeah. I was like, so nigga.
Since he fucking a nigga in the expedition.
Yo, so nigga got out the car, opened the door for it. This thing had a full beard. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he just got off work. I'm like, bro, that gotta be like a big brother, some cousin. I'm like, ain't no way. So next day at school, we sitting in lunch, and I asked him like, yo, so that was who's that? It was like your cousin or something. She was like, nah, it's my man's. Like, how
You're going to jail because you ain't tell nobody.
Oh, but I'm just like, all right. But I asked her, like, how old is he? She was like 25. I'm like, bitch, you younger than me. I'm 17, you 16. It's a 10-year difference. I'm like, yo, niggas really be doing it. So I'm like, yo, like, it goes to show you, bro. It ain't just people that got money. It's niggas.
Your
Don't.
math is a little off,
It was 9 years. Nigga, 10, we round up, nigga. Just like this nigga's 30. We round up, nigga. We round up,
No,
nigga.
I'm 28.
You're
Don't
30,
do that.
nigga.
I'm
30 years.
28.
30 years.
28.
Nah, but that shit was going down, bro. Like, even when we was in school, like, dudes would graduate, like, I was a freshman. The dude would be graduating my freshman year, and then we'll be, like, juniors and seniors, and then he'll be in college. And they used to be pulling up, picking, I ain't gonna name my name. It was like, you know, they used to be pulling up, picking them up. I'm like then all day in school, I'm your school boyfriend, and then
you go home, get
work time, you been sucking dick in the Honda Accord. Like, what the fuck is going on? This nigga's in his grandma's Buick, and you mopping him off. Like,
bro.
in a fishbowl.
Shit is.
Bitch, you in the fishbowl Buick Regal, blowing dick.
Bro,
Damn.
I ain't even got lunch, man. I can't compete
You
with
feel me?
Nigga said I ain't got
I'm
lunch
still
money.
asking for chicken patty money.
There
You know what I mean? This shit
Nigga
crazy.
said I
bro.
ain't got lunch money. I can't do this nigga. Bro, that shit is wicked out here, man. Like for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like niggas definitely see some shit. Like I said, boy, you know, it's a lot of stories, but I don't want, you know, it's a lot of niggas that might watch it and feel some type of way because it pertain to them. But nah, man.
You know who you are.
You know who you are, nigga. Hey, you know who you are. But nah, real shit though. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, going to Violent High, nigga, that was a different time. Straight up, man. This nigga, me and E, man, nigga, that was prime years of niggas just wilding the fuck out, crash out shit. Violent High was just straight crash out, like for real. I'm happy.
y'all was able to get away.
Huh?
At least y'all was able
Yeah,
to get
you
away.
know,
Tell any
it's
y'all
crazy.
ain't
We
supposed to
kind of had the same scenario. We both got shipped to the white school, to the white and, you know, the countryside.
Yeah, I went to school. I was going to Violent. That's when, you know, all the little dumb shit and all that. Then I ended up going to Buena, and then I went to Buena. My first day there, you know, I'm dressed like I'm going to Violent High.
Yeah.
I walked in there, motherfucker had pajama pants on and Ugg slippers.
Ugg slippers.
I said, nigga, what?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
did you brush your teeth this morning? They like,
Oh, I gotta fix this shit.
man, he like, we don't do that here. Like,
So I
man.
said,
But it was the best thing that ever happened because it showed me that shit didn't matter. Like, where we went to Violent High,
nigga,
everything was a fashion show.
shit.
Everybody wanted to serve each
Yeah.
other and shit like that. Like,
Wasn't it
people
fashion?
talk so much shit, but it's like you spending your parents' money.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
not
ain't got
your
no
bread.
fucking job. It's your parents' job. You know what I mean?
So I said,
And it's like, yo, I look at that shit now, but now it also makes me realize, cause now that we're grown, I look back at that shit. Like, people talk shit about other people that had less and shit like that, and oh, you wear the same hoodie. Like, you know, they might have had more Hollister or Polo or shit like that. You know what I mean? But you look at what their parents do, you're like, damn, like now that we older, we realize their parents ain't really make no money. They might have had more than the next person did. But now that we older, like your parents had that same job since we was, bitch, they ain't even making, they making $22, $25 an hour. They ain't no money.
you was putting your mom in debt, nigga.
Yeah, like you feel me? Like you like,
So I-
like nigga, your mom might have been sucking dick to get that sweater, nigga. Like let's keep it real.
My mom used to tell me, you're going to give me 2 presents. Birthday, Christmas. That's it.
Oh, shit.
Ain't no allowance. We ain't had none of that.
Oh, no, we ain't had none of that. Ain't no allowance. Niggas used to try though. Damn sure.
But that's what I like about our family. Like, you got 2 pairs of sneakers. You got black, white. You got a black pair.
Yep.
You got a white pair. Really, with Air Forces.
Yeah.
You get a white pair of Air Forces.
Air Maxes,
black
Air
pair,
Maxes.
or Air Max. You get 2 pairs of sneakers.
New
And you get a
Balance.
pair of boots in the winter.
boots in the winter. Either some Timbs or some polo boots. Yeah, bro. That's what I said. That's why all niggas used to be like.
Till high school. Then high school it got a little.
When it was honestly, Vineland was that. Delsey was kind of like you saying, but when I went to Delsey, it was a lot of people that came from Vineland or Bridgeton and shit. First of all, ain't no listen, ain't no Bridgeton nigga gonna tell me how I can't dress or something. Half y'all niggas, listen, we not gonna do that. But anyways, you know, we'll go there. But like when I went there, it was a lot of people from everywhere else. So, like I said, like it was similar there. And it was a lot, I ain't gonna lie, them young white niggas. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen white niggas with swag. Them niggas, cause well, their mom bought them everything. So these niggas was wearing Supreme, Bape, and shit. I'm like, oh, nigga, I don't got that. Listen, we still rocking Polo and Chuck T's, nigga. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I ain't got that. So, but it was a little different, though. It was more laid back. Like, I was wearing sweatpants, bro. I wear sweatpants, everything. Like, Vineland, we had the dress code. So you wasn't there, nigga.
I think the dress code was the best thing to happen to Vineland.
It really was, because it stopped
that bullshit.
Yeah, it stopped all that picking with niggas' clothes and shit. Yeah. Only thing niggas could pick on was sneakers, but I mean, that was it. So, like, it stopped all that crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie though, nigga. I was defiant, nigga. I was in detention every day, bitch. I never wore the dress code. I just never did. I'm like, nigga, I ain't wearing this hoodie all day. What is wrong with y'all niggas, man? I mean, this white polo shit all day, nigga. I ain't doing that. I wore a hoodie. And I would be in detention every day. Mommy would be like, I remember Mommy would be like, yeah, you going to tutor today? Yeah, I'm in detention, nigga. Lying like a motherfucker. I mean, it is what it is. But it's probably why, nigga grades so bad. But I ain't gonna lie. Freshman year, well, nigga, you can't talk shit either, cause nigga, it's freshman year, we was in summer school, man, easy. Nigga, I had like 5 F's. Nigga, I was like, damn, like, yo, I ain't no dumb nigga. That's when I realized, I'm like, yo, that's really a year just not giving a fuck. Cause I ain't the smartest dude, but I'm like, damn, like.
No, you in there with real dumbasses. You realizing that you had a place.
Yeah, I'm at a place. I'm like, yo, at the end of the year, I remember I told a lady, yo, this is the most humbling thing I think that I went through in high school. At the end of the year, and I'm trying to hurry up, hit my grades up, that grade average, cause that's what it was. See, you used to have to get that grade average up to pass 70. So I'm getting all the other ones up. I remember I went to English, and I was like, yeah, what can I do to get my grade average up? The lady was like, Juwan, no matter if you get a 99 this market period, you ain't passing. I said, damn. A 99? She said, you can get a 99. You ain't passing. She said, I'll put it in for you. Look. And that bitch, I had a 59 grade average. That bitch went up to a 66.
I wasn't even trying.
I wasn't. Yo. And I was like, yo, I thought to myself, I was like, nah, bro, I ain't doing this again. So the next year.
It ain't cool when you get there and you're there with people that really are dumbasses.
That really dumb, that really have men, I ain't gonna call them just dumbasses, but have.
No, they dumbasses.
Yeah, they dumbasses. Yeah, when you in there with a whole bunch of dumb niggas, it do be like, yo, like.
Like you in summer school and they still not doing right, and then they fail summer school, and you sitting there like, yo, I'm here with
real dumb, yeah. So, then, like I said, the next year, that's why I went a little harder. Pause. I still.
You gonna stop that pause shit?
Well, nigga, I gotta watch out for it.
He started. That's why he can't stop it.
I ain't starting to stop.
Like nigga got Tourette's or something.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Nigga, first of all, I ain't starting this shit. Nigga, it's been a going thing. But anyways. Niggas was doing this since I was playing with the workers on 2K, so come on, y'all niggas been yeah. So, but seriously, yo, like, they go to show, man, like all that cool shit, all that shit in school, man, it meant nothing. It mean nothing.
It meant nothing because niggas got to 18 and became bums.
Yeah, it became bums. As soon as you graduate high school,
unless you went to college, you got a job right away, you became a bum because what happens is you go from middle school, being a kid to going to high school, and then you build yourself a name in high school, which is not really a name, but a little following.
Yeah.
And then you could become popular in high school, but then when you get into the real world when 18 come, in June you walk across the stage, literally that next day you drop from being up here, if you are popular, to being at the bottom, you're nobody. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's such plays sports. Well, all right, now you're a regular dude. You're working at Tractor Supply or McDonald's or whatever. You're a regular dude. So then the grind starts all over again. And some people never get out of that high school thing, but
shit. I think what my most humbling thing was when I graduated, and niggas remember I worked at a warehouse job.
Oh my.
Boy, I tell you, nigga, I was in that joint. I was like, alright, this is the real world. Because I'm seeing niggas, I'm seeing junkies. I'm in there working with junkies. It was some bitches in there though. Funny story I'm gonna tell in a little bit too. So
now it's crazy when you get out of high school and there's a nigga in there that's like almost your grandpa, or you walk in a job and the nigga know your grandpa.
And nigga know your grandpa.
Such and such grandson. Like, nigga, you work here?
Yo, I work there. The nigga.
You making $19 an hour, nigga?
Yo, nigga, I was there.
At 60.
A nigga I work with there. He knew Kev. He was from out here. He knew Kev, and I'm like, damn. He was like, yeah, Kev was my young boy. I'm like, well, nigga, how old are you? My uncle 50. Nigga, like, oh wow, nigga. I'm like, I'm 58, 59. Damn, nigga, you working in here? He like, oh yeah, you know, shit.
I've been here for like 20 years.
But not even that, nigga. Like, I just started here like a couple months, man. You know, you work, you do your shit, you hustle, you get a couple dollars. I'm like, nigga, we making $10.50, nigga. How much you really think we gonna make? So I'm like, damn it, you know, working in there, and that job was already fucked up. And I was working with my boys. That was all our first jobs, nigga. You know that shit was fun. We was in there, niggas in there bullshitting. But nah, for real, like. That's the introduction. Like I always tell everybody, you know, like people told us before, like, all right, nigga, when you get out to the real world, you gonna see this shit. And you know, in high school, you like, man, fuck this nigga. I'm in high school, nigga. It is what. Yeah, all right, you get to that. As soon as you turn 18, nigga, and you get that diploma, and you wake up September. When school start? September 9th, and bitch, you ain't getting up to go to school, nigga. You officially a bum. You waking up and just nothing. You ain't go, especially if you ain't going to college or you ain't got no job, nigga. I'm not saying you are a bum, but you waking up, you ain't got nothing looking forward to. So, nah, like that, like I said, first year, bro, that was humbling. I was working that warehouse job. I was out there 2 weeks, nigga. I quit. I was like, this ain't for me. Nigga, I was in there. But
did nigga eat your lunch? Right?
No. Shout out my boy Lynn. Nigga stole nigga keys. So we was in Len, this my dog, nigga. I gotta tell the story. So it was me, Len, my boy Cheek, my boy Lewis. Shout out Lewis and Cheek. We sitting there, and at the time, Len had an Infinity truck. So so we all drove this nigga to work one day, and we put our shit in our little like cubby things. They ain't even had lockers. This is some nigga shit. They just had little cubbies. He slid his lunch in there, and he put his keys in his bag. But I used to tell the nigga, he was like, nigga, don't put your keys in there, nigga. Take the keys with you. Nigga like, man, no, I ain't worried about it. So we go back to get our lunch. It's lunchtime. Bro, ain't nothing there. Not keys, no lunch. Actually, they left the bag. They took the lunch out. So hold on. So he like, so lunch snapping. Know where the fuck my shit at? He snapping, right? So I ain't gonna lie. This is how you know niggas digging me and Cheek laughing. Like, yo, niggas know your shit. So hold up. So we sitting there, we trying to figure out. He telling the security nigga. The nigga walked right past him. As he's yelling, telling, niggas, eating his sandwich. His lunch and got his keys.
Oh, that's
so I said, Len, nigga, yo, that's the nigga that got your keys. He like, word, I'm going to tell the security. I said, nigga, go get your shit, nigga. He was like, nah, I'm telling security. He told security, nigga was like, I don't know what he talking about. Because you can't say they ain't got no cameras. So it's not like they can prove it. So Len had to get his dad. It was a whole thing. I was like, damn, like, old ass nigga really stole your shit. It was walking
nigga
around.
Eating your lunch, walking
Nigga eating your lunch, walking by.
Y'all wild. Y'all supposed to jump it. Nah, for real. Y'all wild. Y'all supposed to jump bowl.
Nah, that's fucked up. We should have.
Y'all should have jumped this.
It's an old head too, though.
You
Nigga.
should have jumped me. That like, nah. You eating a nigga lunch and walking by. Like, you feel me? Like, this
I got
sandwich.
Yo.
This sandwich is good.
Yo, that's what I said.
That'd be the last sandwich that nigga ate.
That's what
That
I
nigga
said.
would have ate all soft food after that.
Yo, that shit was so fucked up, yo. So funny story besides that. So we was in a warehouse. It's like this. They for some reason I'm not gonna say the company because I don't want. But some reason they thought they was competing with Amazon. I'm like, nigga, y'all know what Amazon is. Like, stop acting like y'all compete with these niggas. We are, bro. We not even close. So one day they sent me to walk and pick something from mad far on the other side where nobody really go. That's where all the big shit at Paul's. So I'm going over there, nigga. All I see is the little maintenance girls that got the laptops. They just walking around. I see her on her knees. So I'm like, damn, was she trying to pick something up? So I come around the corner. There's one black dude I was cool with. He looked back like, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I'm like, oh, yo, she's back there slobbing a nigga off. I'm like, yo. In the warehouse. I said, yo, this shit. I said, this
I ain't gonna lie.
That was the introduction for real.
I'm gonna take it all the way back, nigga. See, our first job was the same. Fucking pilot.
Yep.
Nigga, when I mean that shit was like a family retreat. Like, it was cool, you know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. But I can't really say too much because, you know, they be listening. They still be watching it, but watching this shit. But, man, bro, Pilot was like, it was a resort. We all took turns watching the guys, making sure everything happened, but
That didn't feel like a job.
it didn't. That's why I wasted 4.5 years of my life.
That's yo, and that's another thing. A lot of these jobs we do, yo, niggas really be on bullshit. Cause like you'll have a job, and nigga, you know you going to work every
But that's
day.
why they don't get paid no money.
Yeah,
Because they know you gonna finesse it.
you know you gonna finesse it. You know you ain't really gonna do shit. You barely getting the job done, and on top of that, nigga, you doing other shit that you know damn well you ain't supposed to be doing. So that's why I said, you know, it pays for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, you only making. Oh, why am I making this much? Cause nigga, it's a bullshit job. So that's why I had to realize. That's why I said that warehouse job. That shit was bullshit. So nigga, I can't even lie. I'm a lazy nigga. I'm not. I wasn't walking all day. Like, them niggas like, Juwan, you gotta pick it up, get your pick rate up. Man, fuck that pick rate. Nigga, I'm going home. Then they talking about mandatory overtime. Nigga, me and Len walked out that bitch that day. What the fuck these niggas talking about? Nigga, we walked out that bitch. Mandatory OT, nothing, nigga. But nah, a warehouse job, like, that was the intro to, like I said, the world. Then when I went down south, boy, I tell you, I love the South, man. I love the South. Everything about it, man. Except the pay. Except the pay. I love the South, but the pay is shit, cause I'm not even gonna shout out Big Lots, cause fuck them niggas, but I was making $750, like, nigga, the pay is terrible out there. But everything else, the vibes, everything, yo, different. The South is where it's at. That's why I'm like, I get why people, you know, a lot of people geared towards down there and all that, because yo, that shit really different down there for real. Like, so I ain't gonna lie to you. Where we grew up here, where everybody trying to kind of be somebody or look like they are somebody. Down there, nigga, ain't nobody trying to be nobody, nigga. You either in that shit or you not. Straight like that. They ain't trying to be something they ain't. Where here's all these fake images and shit going on and through social media, there ain't none of that shit down there, man. Like, for real. So, Cumberland County, man, I got mad love because this is where we grew up. But
that's why that's how it is down there. But they still fuck donkeys down there. So,
oh no, they still fuck each other cousins.
This shit a little wild down there. You know what I mean?
Shit,
but the southern it's called Southern hospitality for a reason, and the South is different.
Nah, for real. It's definitely more. It's definitely a different type of love down there. Definitely a different type of love. So, what y'all niggas got planned for the rest of the week? Work.
Back on the plantation, man.
Same as you. Eat back on
Same
the job today.
shit, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Every day I work, I be like, whoever just created this new, like, you know, when we was coming to our grandparents, you know, all the old heads be like, yo, you get that pension, you work your years, you retire. Nigga, I'll be looking at this shit, and I'm like, nigga, I ain't never gonna be able to retire. Like, I'm like, yo, like
you're gonna wake up, your alarm clock gonna go off to go to work, and you have a stroke and die.
nigga, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. Or your alarm, you gonna think your alarm going off, and this guy like, yo, answer for this.
when that nigga say grown ups, he was like, when that final buzzer go off, bang, like straight up, dog, like, yo, you gonna work until that final buzzer. Like, nigga, you working your whole life, bro. This shit is different out here. Like, that nigga Trump, man, that nigga, yeah, when that nigga said he making it old times, nigga, he making it old times for real. Like, you work until you drop, nigga. There ain't no retirement, ain't none of that. Like, you gotta set up your own retirement, if anything, so.
Yeah, get an IRA, something.
Yeah, like, the shit really different out here, man. No, for real. So, I look at it as, dog, like, you know, when people say you gotta venture out, start your own shit, businesses and stuff like that, I get what they be saying. Like, nigga, this shit is ugly out here, bro. This shit is ugly for real, man. So, what y'all want to talk about next, man? What y'all thinking about? What's some scenarios? What's some shit that happened recently?
I mean, shit, Mark, we adults now, you know what I mean? Life is life. You know, you gotta go to work. If you don't go to work, you're gonna be hungry. You're gonna starve. You're not gonna be able to function. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
But you know, just
any looking into the new year, maybe new relationships. You know what I'm saying? What y'all thinking? What about you, man? No relationships, no shorty you thinking about flying, settle down with, nothing like that.
Man, I'm just trying to survive, man.
For real. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the last thing on my mind right now, man.
Man, I feel you. Like I said, right now it's everybody. I feel like it's not just us, everybody. It's like I be thinking like, damn, nigga, like, is it just us that's got this shit going on? Then you talk to people like, oh shit, nigga, oh, that's
Your shit sound good compared to theirs.
yeah. I'm like, oh well, nigga, oh my bad. Like you want to apologize?
You know what it is, man? Like when it's different. Like it's different when you meet somebody and they thug it out with you, and you become whatever you became in life, and that person was with you throughout it. It's different when you had to do it by yourself. Talking about before you met that woman or man, whatever we talking about, woman or man, vice versa. When you did it by yourself and then you meet somebody, it's hard to share that shit with them.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, yo, I'm like, all right, I can't speak for all men, but the men we were raised to be, we were raised to take the brunt of the load.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, I'm taking the brunt of the load, and I had to go through these dark times, the failures and all that by myself, and you just gonna reap all rewards.
Yeah. You wasn't there through the comments.
You know what I mean? You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to hold that against them because you might not have met them yet. But it still ain't fair to me because it's like, motherfucker, you getting all the perks.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? You meeting me on the up. You meet me up. You ain't meet me 2 years ago when they said me, or back when niggas was splitting pizzas together and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas was buying pizza and splitting it because we was that fucked up. Like,
Facts.
you wasn't with me then, so it's hard for me to just say, oh, you feel as though because now I'm dating you, I'm supposed to just do this for you. But you weren't with me when them times. You know what I mean?
I feel like, you know what's crazy? I feel like we talked about it a little yesterday, man. Like, we all went through our dark time, man. Everybody go through it, but nigga, our time was dark. Nigga, it was dark. And, you know, and it hit us all back to back to back. Like, all of us was...
You know what I'm grateful for, though? I thought about it after. I mean, cut you off, but a lot of, like, we're starting to experience it now, and I'm realizing it, like, throughout the years of our elders being around, aunts, uncles, grandpas, grandmas, family, like, we didn't experience a lot of death. We had some that hurt, you know what I mean, that happened before it, but we're starting to get that now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, when you look at those dark times, like, yeah, it was money, it was life shit, but we had to go through that. It was humbling experiences, but I look at that now, like, damn, we were blessed because, like I said, we can still talk to our great grandma.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, we can really go to Newtonville right now. Shout out to great grandma.
Yeah, facts. The
She's
queen.
still sharp as a whistle.
You know what I mean? We can really go out there right now and just talk to her. A lot of people can't do shit like that. So, in the struggles and the failures, it was a blessing in disguise. But like I said, it molded all of us into being the men we are. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
So,
That's it.
it was dark times. Like I said, niggas was hungry. Niggas was splitting pizzas. Niggas wasn't going nowhere. Niggas was fucked up. But man, we
So I
weathered the
told you,
storm,
man, it's crazy, nigga. I look at a dollar different. Like, when you, like I said, you go somewhere, you like, oh, $20. Like, nah, fuck, I'm cool with that. Now, bitch, nigga be like $20 to do something. Like, do I feel like spending $20 right now, nigga? Let's go to my tank. Or let's go to this, or let's go to
You
that.
start thinking about, because you know what it is? Life will put you in survival mode.
Yeah.
But and that's another thing about, all right, we talk about love, we talk about relationships, we talk about all that type of shit. I feel like you can't really even do that. You aren't fully capable of doing that until you're out of a survival state.
Yeah.
How you can't give somebody the best version of you if the best versions of yourself is going into yourself right now, and you know what I mean?
Still in survival mode.
You're in survival mode. So, and I feel like no matter what, if you a hustler, you're always in survival mode because you're always thinking like, damn, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this stuff. But it's different when you really worrying about your next dollar, and then this person wants you to make them a priority. Like, I can't make you a priority when it's my life a priority right now. You know what I mean? So rather than give you a half-ass version of me, I tell you what version you can get of me. If you take it, you take it. If not,
and that's why, you know, it's crazy. I tell some of the people we close with, cousins, y'all know who. Like, I tell them, like, yo, it's cool being in a relationship, but when you trying to work on yourself, bro, that shit fuck with you. Like, that shit to bring every obstacle you trying to pass and move, nigga. When you got somebody and you trying to please them and trying to level yourself up, it's hard to do that shit, man. And it's just like, yo, you working on yourself, you working on your mentality, you working on your trying to get this situation, you trying to get a place, you gotta save it to get your own place, whatever, and then you also trying to please your partner. Like, nigga, that shit a lot. That's why I tell people, listen, I'm not telling nobody, listen, always you trying to find the right person. Sometimes you gotta wait until you get yourself in a situation where you can go do that. Like you said, survival mode. You always gonna be in survival mode because you always gonna have that hustle. But there's a time when it's less tense and you're more comfortable. Like you ease off of it a little bit. You ease off the pedal. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like, yo, like, everybody got their time. You find somebody when you find somebody, but what?
You know what made me stop caring about that? Because I used to be like that. Like, I'm like, damn, it's like when you're going through something or you got a little financial thing going on, you always meet somebody new. Yeah. I don't know why it's like that. Like, you meet a new shorty, you might come across a couple of dudes where you might be playing ball, so like, let's hang out. You just don't feel like being weird today. You're like, you know what, I might take this nigga up on his offer, go chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be like that.
Yeah.
But what made me understand, especially like with like dating and shit, like you'll meet somebody, your financial shit might be whatever it is, and you're like, yo, I really only can afford to do some type of date like this.
Yeah.
And you like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because it ain't gonna look right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, half the time, them motherfucking shit don't be straight. So, like, you gotta understand, like, your level of fucked up. Like, we used to talk about this with a homie at work. You know what I mean? He had a little situation with, like, an accident and shit like that. And, we talk about this shit all the time. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man. And, we say, like, damn, Jab, you know what I mean? I fucked up, this, and that. I said, nah, like, you still living, like, you have decent shit for yourself, got a roof over your head, but yeah, you might not be getting money like you used to, but you gotta understand, your fucked up might be somebody's great day or good day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, I look at shit like that now, like, when I meet somebody, like, man, I'm going to the buffet today. If you too good for the buffet, you probably ain't for me anyway.
That's another thing.
That's why I'm going today. Like, I can go to the buffet today, but then we can go eat hibachi tomorrow. We can go to Roof Chris or something like that. But today, I'm eating buffet. So if you want to be around me, you want to be in the company of me, this is where I'm going. Either you can say yes or you can say no.
That's another thing too. Like, yo, when did it become so bad to go to local
social media?
Yeah, like when it made so bad to go to.
Everybody's their own celebrity.
Yeah, like when they smoke, like that whole cheesecake incident when motherfuckers, was talking about
cheesecake all the time, get a salad, eat their bread.
Eat their bread. Like what happened to that? They got some of the best advertisers. Now y'all too good for that.
I said people ducking and hiding, going to Foreman Mills.
Word up, like what?
And Foreman Mills got the best deals on soap, really. Go on there and get all the Dove soap.
You want and deodorant.
But see, this is what I'm saying. See, all that shit, it's from an age. It's from an age bracket. From my personal experiences, realizing it's from an age bracket. Because once they have kids, that automatically changes. Because it's about survival. It's about survival now. Yep. So once they have kids, or they get to a certain age where they're paying all the bills by themselves, they're like, man, you know what? This ain't that bad. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Like with women, when they still have their bargaining chips, they try to use them. Yeah. You know, I still look good. I'm still at the par. I'm not too old yet. I don't have cellulite around my ass and shit like that. So they try to use it. They market themselves. They sell to an audience. Yeah. Understand that. But then, like men, like you get to a certain age, you realize, like, you know what? Like us, we don't have no kids. Yeah. We all have decent jobs, no kids, nothing like that. So we have more free range to do shit. But I had to realize, like, yo, I'm looking at this shit like, no, we're on my time. We're on my agenda. And I'm not saying it's my way or no way, but it's like, this is what I have a taste for today. If you don't like it, if you don't want to come, cool. I'm gonna ask somebody else that I have interest in or something like that, depending on what the situation is. But like I said, man, it's a demographic. When you have age brackets, you have motives and intentions. Yeah. When you meet older women and shit like that just want to split, like, it's sad to say, but like, to me, a relationship is like a business deal. So it's like,
exactly what it is, especially with marriage.
Even with marriage, it's a business
transaction. Yeah.
So when you meet older women, it's like they just to the point where they're like, look, man, I'm tired of working all these shifts. I don't want to sleep by myself no more. I just want to be around somebody. So then they'll accept cheesecake. They just happy to be out. They happy to be courted.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get the younger joints that still got their bargaining chips, oh no, I'm this, I'm that, and that's cool. But
Till reality set in.
till reality set in, then like I said, I'm not saying some girls don't get them type of things. They do. Some girls do get them type of things, and everything be, you know, carried and going on for them. But
Nah, that shit facts though. That shit definitely facts. My bad, I get something to drink. But nah, I look at it like this, man. Like I told her this is my spot I go to. Shout out Taku, Japanese steakhouse in King of Prussia. That's my shit. And I took a friend of mine. Well, I was actually what happened was I was trying to take a friend of mine there, and she was like, "Oh, I never heard that." And I'm like, "Oh, well, alright, no matter you never heard of it. It goes to got sushi as hibachi. That's the vibe right now. Anyway, everybody want to go to hibachi. Everybody want to get sushi, the sushi bar, all that. So I'm like, we gonna go there, whatever the case may be. Oh, I never heard of it, so I don't know. Like, all right, well then you ain't gonna go then. So I went by myself and I posted it. Mm-hmm. So she was like, "Damn, you really went down it." Once she seen what it looked like, then she was like, "Oh, you really went." And I'm like, the presentation. Yeah. But it's like, yo, even if you didn't know, you could have just looked on your phone like, "Where he taking me?" or whatever. You didn't even have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Or just, bitch, I'm treating you. Like, just come. Like, you find out when you get there. Mm-hmm. But she know because I'm a regular nigga. Like I said, ain't no problem. It's nothing wrong with going to Texas Roadhouse. Regular shit, Olive Garden. Now, when did Olive Garden become bad? Because, nigga, I'll go there and run it up off a salad. Like, when did that shit like that become bad? So that's why I'm like, yo, like, at the end of the day, man, be where you at, man. Live within your means.
Some people don't accept the fact that they are regular people.
Yeah.
And like I said, likes, attention, all that, it's an ego booster for people.
All the time.
But like I said, I go to work just like an average person. I'll be myself to be an average person. Like, yeah, I have more range to do what I want when I want, but that's because of life choices. I don't have kids, I don't have all of that, but that doesn't make me a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. Yeah, I'm more popular than some people, but that don't make me no money.
Yeah. Fame, mm-hmm. I mean, I won't say fame don't make you money, but hey, we're regular dudes. We out here, we work every day. We go do what we gotta do. We take care of what we take care of.
Who am I trying to impress?
That too. I don't gotta impress. Listen, the fact that this is what I always say, and I always look at it like the women that I know that I'll be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like the ones I tell you, I'm like, I'll settle down with her. And the ones that ain't all in the media, not media, but all worrying about everything else that's going on. The ones that get to it, they do what they do, they live within their means. Those are the most, to me, set and attractive women. I don't give a fuck how bad you look. I'm not gonna say I'm fucking any just duck or anything, but like I don't care how bad you look. Look at like when we was coming up, what our uncle always tell us, and you know too, the baddest ones be the ones that ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the one that don't look as bad as certain ones, but they got more going on for themselves than them.
I learned it from personal experience. Like the eye candy, man. Like you get caught up in the eye candy, and like you could be. To me now, like I said, now I'm 30. It's like your looks is cool. Like you said, you want to just bend anything over.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Let's keep it real. We want to have something where you look at it, you like,
niggas that do.
You know what I mean? You look at some shit, you like, that's what you want, but. I can't tell you how many times where I've been chasing this motherfucker. Everybody chasing this motherfucker, really, because she's a pretty girl. She's popular. Everybody chasing her, and then you might not get it right then and there, but you might get it a year or two later, 3 years down the road. You're like, damn, this shit, like not degrading or nothing, like her shit mid. Yeah. But then you got this 7 over here, about 7.5. She's solid. She, you know what I mean? You stay when you talking to her. You know what I mean? You stay right, but. Her shit was better niggas doing. She a dime. She 9, 10, but this 7.5 got better. You know what I mean? And this 7.5 been going to school, going to work, working on her credit, all types of shit. Yeah. Something happened with you, she volunteered to help. Where it's bad to dime, like, oh well, I hope you figure it out. Sorry to hear that. Like, nah, man, that's me. It comes from life experiences, though. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's why I tell everybody, like. I know my range. I know where my percentages is high. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not a 3-point shooter, a consistent 3-point shooter like Steph Curry, I'm not gonna shoot threes all game.
Facts.
I'm a foul line extended type of nigga. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Catch me in the paint. I'm a Zach Randolph. Yeah, I go spot up in the corner, but I'm gonna knock that midi down. That's just me.
Yeah.
But like my dad, like I said, I don't
DeMar
quote.
DeRozan.
I don't quote this man too often, but one thing my dad always told me, man, he's like, yo, he said, Junior, when you fuck with a bitch that's not your speed, she gonna end up running circles around you with the checker flag. She gonna run around you like this. Got him. He said, when you don't date a bitch your speed, she gonna run circles around you. And every time I try to date a bitch outside my speed, that just like, oh, she popping. She got, what happened? Y'all witnesses. Y'all been there. Yeah, I mean, I ain't too proud. I ain't got too much pride to talk about it.
It happens to all of us.
Yeah, but you hit it. You like, yeah, I hit it. But nigga, she took you around the ringer. She won, not you. She don't value her pussy majority of the time anyway. So what, you think you won because you got the pussy? No, she won because nigga, she exhausted resources out of you.
Mm-hmm.
She played the game and won. But like I said, that's 7.5, maybe that 8, solid.
And you know, it'd be those situations too where I ain't gonna lie, it make you at the end of it make you start, you know, I said of course learn, but also make you closer to the people around you. Because nigga, some of those situations we don't, you know, yo, cuz listen, this and that, yo, bro, this and that. Like you might not be listening.
They tell you that shit you don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear.
You need to hear.
Where you need to hear it.
Yeah.
And at the time, yeah, you might take offense to it. You might feel some type of way, but then after you be like, nah, like I was tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's when you really realize, like, all right, this nigga. Or some niggas gonna keep letting them do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we always say, niggas talk like females now. A lot of these dudes is out here talking like women. So they'll watch their mans get ran around on. Y'all look at
they act like they got your best.
And they act like they got your
really want you to fall.
They want you to
that
fall.
moment.
Yep. And
they can point the finger like, look at
this goofy nigga. And you know what I'm saying? And yo, I ain't gonna lie. I tell my pops, like, yo, like he got a friend. I'm like, yo, man, you need to tell this nigga, like, dog, like, don't be just letting him get ran around on fucking his money up. Like, say something. Nah, I'm letting. But see, that's that old mentality. Like, stay at it. Nah, fuck that. That's your man. That's your brother. Like, he might not be your blood, but that's your brother. Like, tell him. Like, all my dogs, y'all know who y'all are. Like, nigga, if y'all in a situation, whatever, I'm gonna tell you. If you don't like it, you don't want to fuck with me no more. Cool, but at least I told you.
You ended the friendship off of me being a real friend.
Off of being a real friend to you, I'm gonna tell you. And at the end of the day, it's on my conscience too. I don't want to have that conscience of knowing, damn, yo, this bitch really doing this to my man. Like one of my closest friends, he know who he is. If he see this, we was like this. I told him who his girl was. He listened. He whatever. When he speaks sense, it is what it is. His girl did some foul shit. You know what it is. I told you that day she tried to hit you up. So you feel what I'm saying? I told him who it was. He ain't listen. He's still getting ran around. And that's his choice. It's all love. You still my dog. I still got love for you, but nigga, you know it is what it is. You chose. So it is what it is. Some people they like we always say. Some people learn at a different speed. You learn late. You might learn late. I hope you don't learn too late, because then you know it's later down the road. But hopefully you learn early, so you can kind of cut that shit, cut them ties early on. But man, I always say, man, I'm appreciative because, like I said, all three of us, we know, nigga, we gonna say what we don't want to hear, or any of us, whether it's E to me, E to you, me to E, whatever, how it goes. We gonna say. That's why I feel like we had a lot of situations, but we kept each other from doing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know if I'm doing some wild shit or some dumb shit, I'm not telling y'all niggas. I'm not, yo.
Yeah, that's facts. If you doing some nut shit,
I'm keeping that shit. Either I'm keeping it to myself, or I know what I'm going to hear when I'm.
And then, and the crazy part is, you can imagine what he gonna say and be like,
fuck.
You know what? I already know what it is.
It's so many times nigga E start telling the story, I just turn my head and nigga like, I know. Just let me get it off my chest. I know.
Yo, it's the same thing. Nigga be on the phone when he start the sentence, and I'll like, and he be like, all right, nigga, you already know what I'm. You already know what it is. But at the end of the day, that's how we can be. We know each other.
There's no ego.
There's no egos in this shit, man. That's just what we are. We three niggas that we starting this shit, man. We got a voice. We want to spread it. And the shit we see in the common world, what's going on. And that's it. We ain't got no
regular
egos.
Niggas.
Regular. We not no celebrities. We ain't trying to be all, you know, not speaking about certain things because, you know, some people, they don't speak about certain things. Oh, I hope we can connect now. Man, fuck that. Nigga, everybody can get it.
Authentic and raw and just honest, man.
Raw was crazy.
Come on, man.
Honest.
Raw?
Honest.
You didn't have to say raw, but
Honest.
I like that. But you
honest, authentic, and raw, man. We regular people. We regular people, bro. You know what I mean?
we really are.
And we, like I said, we like to shoot the shit and joke and laugh. Now we understand that how we joke
It's different
and
than
how we
everybody.
do it because we don't have egos involved, so we can say some wild shit to
Your
each other.
comedy is dark.
Yeah, y'all gonna hear some wild shit. Everybody like, damn, these niggas talk to each other like that.
Yeah, but it's all love. Like I said, there's no egos in there, man.
And we know each other.
Man,
We
so-
know each other like more than we know ourselves, even. So it is to get to that point. So I said, man, you know, one thing I want to say before you know we go ahead and head up. Y'all see the Tory picture? With the nigga with the blood.
That was fucked up.
Do y'all believe they got stabbed 13 times?
No.
No. First of all, you get stabbed. I'm about to say you get stabbed 13
That's
times.
like the live 50 Cent got shot. How many times?
Yeah, 9 times, and then the thing came on. Nigga got shot 3 times.
Yeah.
Like nigga, hey yo, nigga,
He
stop
come
dick
out with
riding
new
50
album.
too.
He come out
God
with new
damn.
album. He come out with new album. That's
Who?
what it is.
Oh, Tory, yeah. I ain't gonna lie though, he definitely got fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna listen to that nigga Tory.
Yo, that nigga Tory talking that shit.
That nigga Tory be happy.
Talking that shit.
He used to just send a couple songs to her. She'd be like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That nigga Tory be talking that shit, but y'all ain't gonna lie, I seen that picture, I was like, now he got fucked up for 13 times, nigga. That's crazy. Come on, nigga. I know you trying to get out, but nigga, ain't nobody believing that shit. The 13 times my ass. Fuck is wrong with you? But it's a good
Nigga
slogan.
got stabbed 13 times. The album will have 13 songs.
13 songs. 13 songs and the shit just gonna be
Bonus
saying 13. That's all it is. It's gonna be the whole album is gonna be just
The
13.
bonus track will be like, thank you for freeing me.
Oh man, but nah, yo. It's a good first episode, man. You know.
Yeah, y'all got it. Time is ticking, you know what I mean? We made a perfect time.
What time is it?
It's
4:14.
4:14. Yeah, man.
Well, you know, man, another day, another dollar, man. You know, I feel like it's a good start. Like I said, everybody, listen, man. This is number one. All right, number one. I don't know what the
Introduction, man. You know, little something.
Little,
What
yeah.
the purpose gonna be, but we're gonna come with some. Get ready to laugh, man, because like I said, the way we joke with each other, man. You know, they go, oh my God, you know, can't believe y'all say that, but it's all love here. You know, we know what we say is a joke, and ain't nothing personal. You know what I mean?
Nah, it all, like I said, we all just, like I said, we regular niggas talking about it like everybody else is. Just the difference with us is, I mean, we just don't give a fuck. We don't care how niggas feel. Like I said, so shout out to y'all, man.
Brother,
Yes, sir.
stick on that road.
Yes, sir.
Cuz,
We'll
Yo,
catch y'all in
man.
the next one.
love you, cuz. Drop the phone.
To the next one.
You already know.